Reggie, it's another game. You almost get 5 yards of carry. Do you feel like you're going to break one, and do you feel like you're getting into a rhythm here?
Yes, that's the motto. You know, every carry I get, I feel like I can break and go. You know, and just staying patient, trusting my rules, staying consistent on pressing the blocks and things like that. So, you know, that's just my mindset. You know, I want to do whatever I can.
You should maybe walk me through the feeling when the defense is getting those stops and just kind of getting your own way. Like, how deflating is it? Like, what's the word, I guess, to describe it?
I feel like our defense played outstanding today. You know, like I said, we have to go out there. We have to help them. It's hard doing that when we have 5 turnovers. But just the way they played, you know, seeing the momentum they had, you know, I constantly was just, let's go. We gotta get in. We gotta score. We gotta keep drives going. And that's the biggest thing, just keeping drives going, protecting the football, and you know, that's the biggest thing.
How much do you guys feel that pressure when you guys are turning the ball over as an offense?
It's hard because, you know, Coach B tell us all the time it's three ways you can lose a game. Penalties, mental errors, and turnovers. And turnovers happen to be, you know, a reason why, you know, Penn State came with the dub today. They got 5 takeaways, and you know, I'll say it's tough, especially when you first see it, but just trying to keep the guys level-headed, trying to keep the guys going is probably one of the easiest but hardest things to do when, you know, it's happening consistently like it did today.
Reggie, do you feel like the running game's got a little bit more in the tank than what you've shown so far? It seems like the flow of games has kind of limited the touches. Right?
Definitely. I say that about everybody on the field. I feel like there's a lot more to give that this team can give. It's a lot more that this team can show. You know, we haven't played our best football by far. And, you know, just going in, taking the film, learning from this experience, and just moving on to next week. Only thing we can do now.
Reggie, what can some of the older guys do for Luke? Just there's 9 more games, and probably he's going to start them. You know?
Yeah.
What can you do after a game like he's had today?
Just tell him to keep his head. You know, we all have games where we struggle, and, you know, just failing fast and moving forward. Like, it's nothing we can do to change the game now. The game's in the past. You know, the turnovers are in the past, and just get better next week is the only thing that we can do, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep Luke. We're gonna keep his mindset right. You know.
Those are all kind of different plays. Would you guys feel as an offense there's maybe a common thread between those 5 plays, those 5 turnovers?
Say that one more time.
I know there were different plays. Did you feel like there was maybe a common thread between those 5 turnovers at all?
No, it's just, you know, the way the ball went. Like I said, credit to Penn State. They made plays on the ball. You know, what was it, 5 interceptions, something like that. They just made plays. That's the biggest thing. They made plays.
What can the young guys add to this? As Coach Bielema talked about getting guys like Aiden and a Fagan a little bit more involved.
I'll say they can just add another piece to the game to keep us going. You know, to help us get better through the weeks. That's about the only thing. Those guys can make plays.
I mean, after all that, it was still a 9-point game at halftime. Did you feel any momentum at all? I know they got the late field goal, but did you feel like there was still a chance to turn the page there in the second half?
Definitely. Like, in this building, we know the game not over till the clock says 0. So even being down 9 in the second half and going into the second half with the turnovers we had, we still know we had a chance, and we still went out and tried to fight, you know, to execute and come out with the dub.
Reggie, as an older player on the team, can you talk about maybe the leadership be able to provide to the younger players, to the freshmen who play today, kind of moving forward to help them?
The biggest thing is just, you know, don't let one game define us. Don't let, you know, we got 2 losses. You know, don't let that define us. There's still more football to be played. You know, just like we on this back-to-back losing streak that can easily turn into a winning streak if we just stay consistent and follow our rules and follow what coaches want us to do week by week.